The next question comes from Jackie in the Bay Area on Instagram. I've been on birth control pill for years, and my partner and I are ready to try starting to have a family. Should I stop the pill right away and get testing done for both of us before trying, or wait? And my big thing is test, don't guess. Get your fertility levels checked, and that's why I came up with the Tushy method. So that means checking your fallopian tubes, especially if you have a risk factor for fallopian tube blockage, like a history of chlamydia, gonorrhea, maybe endometriosis. Those things can impact your fallopian tubes. Your fallopian tubes are the embryo transport pathway. That's where the egg and sperm do their first meet and greet, and the embryo travels down the fallopian tube to land in the uterus. So if you've also had pelvic surgery, abdominal surgery, sometimes that can create scar tissue of your fallopian tubes. The U is for checking your uterus, doing an ultrasound. S is for your sperm. H is for checking your hormones, like your day 3 FSH, estradiol, AMH. When you're on birth control pills, those levels will be influenced by the birth control. So you want to be off birth control for at least 1 month for the FSH, estradiol. But for the AMH, we understand and know that AMH can be suppressed by about 20% from the birth control. So you can still get your AMH level checked. Usually I tell patients to do that in their pill-free week. And what that does is allows us to see what's going on. And when you know that a patient's on birth control, then you can interpret the level more accurately. So you can understand that, yes, if it's a little bit low, you want to understand that the AMH can be suppressed by the birth control. The S, sperm, we already talked about that. And the Y is your genetics. So I also recommend doing a carrier screening for both egg and sperm provider before trying to conceive to make sure you don't both share the same genetic variant for a lethal disease before you start trying. Finding out when you're pregnant that, let's say, you both carry the same gene for a rare disease can be quite frightening. So finding that stuff out ahead of time is always better.